Great solos don't make a symphony. In music or AI, get AI that's in tune with your business at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about why you are so amazing, why you're valuable, and what you're meant to do in this life. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to do a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So we've been doing a lot of self-work, a lot of perspective shifting, a lot of seeing what you can improve, how you can think differently, how you can act differently, how you can receive differently. We've been talking about what you can do, what you can add, and what that might have the effect of is really making you feel like you're not doing enough, that you're not great enough, that there's so much more that you have to change. And yes, there is so much more that we get to change, that we get to shift. It is important to recognize that we are good, that you are good the way you are, that you are in alignment with some form of what you're meant to be, meaning nothing can become of something that wasn't something before. If you can't learn to love who you are today, it really doesn't matter what results you achieve if you don't learn how to love, because you will achieve those results, but you won't have the result of learning how to love. It doesn't matter how much money you get if you don't learn to love oneself. It doesn't matter how good a shape you get in if you don't learn how to love oneself. It doesn't matter the cars you have, the people you date, the statuses you achieve, the places you go. None of it matters if you don't know how to shift and see the value of you. So it's really important to learn to do that now, to learn to accept who you are now, to learn how to love who you are now. Again, it doesn't mean you have to be satisfied. It doesn't mean that you have to stop doing what it is to grow, but learning to love oneself is a skill. Now, the work does instill the worth. When you say that I want to become this thing, and then you start adopting the mindset and doing the daily habits to become the thing, you will find worth from that. You will find growth from that. You will find satisfaction, fulfillment, contentment from those things, but you can still learn to see in the good of you now. And so if you become something, let's say you become a powerful business leader or a successful person in your community, whatever it is, when you become something, you have to understand that you came from something, and your ability to love more is always a good thing. So learning to love where you're at, where you were, and where you're going will free you from self-defeat, from that you've met the person before that has all the things but still speaks negatively of themselves, then their experience is going to be that of a negative one. It's okay to say, I love me. It's okay to say, I forgive me. It's okay to say, I trust me, as long as you still continue the work. It's not about just saying, I love myself and I'm not going to improve anything. No, you see, the universe or God gave you a version of yourself that it knows you can be. Because the version of yourself that you are is a pattern, is a frequency, is something that creates energy in a certain way. And so wherever you move this body and this mind of yours, wherever this body and your mind interacts and affects other people, the energy of you goes into that. That's why if we want to be the rising tide, you have to be that of high energy, and you will rise the energy around you. If we want to shift the energy of the world, if you uplift and change your frequency, you are a part of that. You don't have to convince anybody else to shift. You don't have to convince anybody else to be better. You don't have to convince anybody else to become that higher version of themselves. Just by you doing it in yourself rises the tide. So that's why it's so important to learn to love, because love is so powerful. If you start loving your faults, you can truly start loving your gifts. Because you might see, oh, I really struggled with addiction. I'm having a hard time loving myself for struggling with this addiction. It stopped me from doing things. I ruined this person's life. I caused this problem. But then if you think, okay, well, yes, I do not condone or am proud of who I was then. But I love that me, because when I went through those things, I adopted these new habits, and then I became this new thing. You see, when you become something new, you then have the ability to give the gift of becoming. Because somebody can look at you and say, well, they did this, so then I must be able to do this. Because if you can do it, or you've seen somebody else do it, you can do it as well. If somebody has become fit from being unwell, so can you. If they love their former self, then so can you. And they can still become that which they want to become. The same is true in health, wealth, finance, or any other category of life that you experience, you think of. You can improve and love all versions of oneself. So make sure you're taking some time to love the foundation in which you're starting from. Make sure you're taking some time to love who you were so that you can love who you will be. Because love is the ultimate energy. And I know there's a lot of motivational people out there that talk in a version of themselves that say, like, you better do this or you stink. You better do this or you're terrible. You better, like, they berate their mind. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That might inspire and uplift anybody. But if you would talk to somebody that way, if you wouldn't, why would you talk to yourself that way? You see, you can talk with love and still inspire yourself. See, if you're struggling to eat the healthy food, tell yourself, I love myself. I love me. I love myself too much to do this thing. I love myself too much to eat this food that is not good for me. I love myself to continue to do this habit that doesn't serve me. I love myself too much. I'm going to do the work because I love myself. I'm going to run the extra lap because I love myself. I'm going to work on my mindset because I love myself. Instead of saying, I've got to run this lap because I'm a slob. I'm going to eat this food because I'm lazy. Instead of saying the negative, shift it to learn to operate in love always. It's so powerful and it's so deserved. If anybody deserves love, it's you. If you are craving to be loved, learn to love yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself, you're not going to recognize it when other people love you. And if you can't recognize it when other people love you, when they're doing it, you're going to push away because it's unfamiliar. It doesn't vibrate with you because you don't know what self-love is. It will feel foreign. It will be unaligned frequency that cannot mix and therefore will push away from it. That's how it works. So if you want people to love you, if you want to be loved by things, then learn how to love oneself. That doesn't mean you're not going to face adversity. It doesn't mean that people aren't always going to like you. Some people are not going to like you no matter how much you love oneself. But when the love is coming, you'll be able to actually receive it. Versus when you can't love yourself and the love comes, then you can't receive it. It'd be so much better to know how to love oneself, and out of 20 people, one person loves you and you receive it, than to not know how to love oneself and have 20 people love you and not be able to receive any of it. The law of attraction says like attracts like. So if you're unloving to self, then the energy around you will be unloving to you because you can't perceive it. And if you can't perceive it, you can't receive it. So that's why we must learn to perceive it within ourselves. We have to give ourselves this permission. This is your next step. Learn to power yourself by love so that you become this being of powerful love. Do the hard things because you love yourself. Talk to yourself as you love yourself. Operate as yourself as you love yourself because you love who you are, because you know who you're going to be. You said to God, you said to the universe, I want to create this energy in the world. I want to create energy of understanding. I want to be able to give this high frequency. And so God said, or the universe said, whatever you believe, okay, well, you're going to start the furthest from it so that you can become it, learn to receive it, and then truly give it. Because if I give it to you, then you are just giving what I gave. If I take it from you and then you create it, then you can give what you gave, and you can be in alignment with what I am. God, energy, universe, whatever you think it is. It's all for you. Just shift into operating with love and you'll become so much powerful, because when you know how to love oneself, you don't need it from anywhere else. You could be in a cell and still have it within, because you'll be able to receive it from God. You'll be able to receive it from the universe. You'll be able to receive it from the sunlight. You'll be able to receive it from the sip of water. You'll be able to receive it from the cold walls. You'll be able to receive it from anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when you breathe in, I really want you to say the words, I am love. Just as you breathe in, just I am love. I am love. I am love. And feel yourself just filling up with this powerful love that's meant for you. And as you hold your breath, I want you to view your body. View your body as you view it in the healthiest, most strong form, whether that's strong or muscular, lean, whatever you see for yourself. See yourself as that, but your cells powered by pure love. You could be in the most painful situation, whatever you view, but your body, the cells of your body are powered by pure love. And when you exhale, imagine this version of yourself that you're seeing. Imagine that version exhaling at the same time and it exhaling anything that's not love. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. You are so powerful. You are influencing the world right now. Your energy is influencing the people around you. So they in turn are influencing the people around them. That's how powerful you are. That's why it's so important that we choose love and rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. I cannot wait to get back to doing video episodes. I had just got back in the rhythm of it. And then with travel and then this hurricane that has come through, it has been tough. And I'm okay. I don't have power, but that's okay. I'm able to record on my phone. But there are a lot of people that are struggling, that are going through some very, very difficult times. And I know there's hard things going on all over the world. You could look at a map, pick a place, and say a prayer for that place because I know they need it. But specifically, Western North Carolina, South Carolina are close to me. And so if you can send some energy that way, there's a lot of people that their lives are changed forever. And I know that happens all over the place. This is just close to me. So if you can send some energy and, these people are going to need that uplifting as they rebuild and re-find their lives. Also, if you reached out to me about coaching and I haven't been able to follow back up with or asked to reschedule, I appreciate your time with that. I'm looking to be back on a regular cadence of things by Wednesday of this week. But again, thank you so much for your support. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.